How's it going, guys? This is Anthony with Innovation and Tech Today, live at the USA Science and Engineering Festival. I'm joined by Dan and Kelley from UL Xplorlabs. How are you guys enjoying the festival so far?
Very good. It's fantastic.
Yeah, so good. Tons of energy.
Awesome. Now, can you tell me a little bit about what Xplorlabs does?
Sure. UL Xplorlabs is aimed at middle school students to engage them in real-world science and engineering. So we're a free online platform that comes along with virtual experiments and interactions, and then goes into the classroom with experiments for teachers to do with their students.
Very nice. Now, is this one of the experiments that is featured on the website?
Absolutely. So we're teaching students about the fire triangle, that a fire needs fuel, heat, and oxygen in order to survive. So if we take the oxygen away by having this fire burn just as if it's burning in a small room, you'll see that the hot gas layer builds up, and because the fire is consuming the oxygen, it puts the fire out because there's not enough oxygen there for it to burn with. So it's we're teaching them about how the candle works, where the fuel comes, cooling and whatnot. We're also teaching them that smoke is fuel, so let me see if the air currents are going to cooperate with me here.
Right.
So if you noticed, I lit the smoke. We'll try that again. I'm not lighting the wick, I'm lighting the smoke, and it's going back to the wick.
Right. Oh my gosh.
So smoke is fuel.
That's so cool.
And the other thing that's kind of neat for people to understand is the oxygen's got to mix with the fuel just right, that the flame is actually like a sheet. It's hollow. And so if we put this screen over it to get a view inside the flame, there you can see how it's hollow inside.
Oh, wow.
So that's an example of some of the experiments.
Yeah.
We're doing, as well as some heat transfer experiments.
Oh, that's so cool. And has this been kind of drawing a lot of kids then, especially, fire, of course. Everyone kind of wants to know. Everyone wants to see what's going on with that.
So this is part of of what's online as the Fire Investigation Academy. You have to learn a little bit about fire first, then you learn about the scientific method and how to apply what you know about fire so that you can then investigate a fire. Both online and in the booth here, we have physical evidence that people can look at, and then they have a big photo wall of a burned out room, and they can look at the physical evidence, apply their knowledge about heat transfer and fire, and see if they can determine where the fire started and how it started. We have investigators from Washington, D.C. and Montgomery County, Maryland here to help the kids work through the process.
Oh, that's so cool. And, outside of this, what have been some of the other kind of more popular ones online as well?
We have a portable electrical power module, which looks at the lithium-ion battery phenomenon and what's happening with hoverboards because of the appeal to middle school audience, and then also with cell phones and this phenomenon called thermal runaway. And so students do a similar thing where they jump in and investigate an issue, they unpack the understandings that they need to understand the issue, and then the engineering piece is the solutions to the issue. And so the portable electrical power and the fire forensics are both built around that same model.
Oh, that's so cool. And, just kind of wrapping up here, what are your overall hopes for the rest of the USASEF?
Well, we hope the crowd continues as it did today so we can pass this information along. We're hoping that teachers will take this information to take it back into the classroom. And a neat connection here is that the experiments that we conducted in our lab to generate the burn rooms and whatnot were experiments that were actually being done for the National Institute of Justice to help fire investigators understand how ventilation affects burn patterns and structures.
Oh, that's
so
awesome.
It's really great combination of everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for me, I think it's about, connecting students to real-world application of science and engineering. And so working with Dan has been so great because this is his field, this is his applied work. And so how do we bring students in and energize them and get them meeting people who are doing this work on the ground, and instead of keeping it sort of theoretical and in a textbook, meeting the people that are doing this kind of work and getting really excited by that.
Yeah, absolutely. And hey, thank you so much for showing me what you guys are doing today. Make sure to check out UL Xplorlabs as well. And until next time, this has been Anthony with Innovation and Tech Today, live at the USA Science and Engineering Festival.